I call the meeting order. Is that what I'm doing? Really? No, I kind of don't. Do I?
You can do it now.
All right. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Tonight will comprise of two meetings. The first being our reorganization meeting. The second being our regular Board of Supervisors meeting. The first order of business is the oath of office for elected supervisors. Vice Chair DePiro was re-elected in November, and today is the day that she is sworn in.
Right?
I, Ashley DePiro, solemnly swear
I, Ashley DePiro, solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and obey the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge the duties of Township Supervisor
and I will discharge the duties of Township Supervisor
in East Norriton Township, Montgomery County, with fidelity.
in East Norriton Township, Montgomery County, with fidelity. All right. That's it.
Easy peasy.
Well done.
All right. Next we have Gordon Connery was elected as an auditor, and he's here today to take the oath of office by Constable Extraordinaire Don Bennett.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get my boss, by the way.
If someone to hold the Bible for you.
If you would raise your right hand, left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Gordon Connery,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties of Township Auditor
the duties of Township Auditor
in East Norriton, Pennsylvania,
in East Norriton, Pennsylvania,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Mazel tov.
All right.
Mr. Chairman, if I could just add for anyone who's wondering about Supervisor Rivera, who was re-elected this past November. She had a prior trip claim, but she has been sworn in a few days ago.
Thank you. All right. Let's move to election of the chair. Would anyone care to make a motion for nomination for the position of chairman?
Temporary chair.
Temporary chair. Okay, temporary chair.
I can put that for a motion to elect Mr. Hart as the temporary chair.
All right, so we have Mr. Hart as temporary chair. Supervisor DePiro has made the motion. Would anyone care to second?
I'll second that motion.
Seconded by Supervisor McDevitt. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Chairman.
Do I have a motion for chair of the East Norriton Township Board of Supervisors?
Mr. Chairman Pro Tem, I would like to make a motion to nominate Supervisor Kevin McDevitt for chair.
A second?
I would second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Chairman.
When you're done, they give you your nameplate to leave, too.
Okay, thank you. I would like to open nominations I'd like to get a motion to open up nominations for, to elect a vice chair. Do I have a motion?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to elect Mr. DJ DeSanto as our vice chair.
Okay. Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
Thank you, Supervisor Cabanas. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. All rise. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So next we'll start with roll call.
Phil Blasky, Chief, please.
Krista Heimer, Township Engineer.
Sullivan, Director of Engineering Services.
Dave Chris, Director of Finance.
Bob Hart, Township Manager.
James Gallagher, Township Solicitor.
Joe Giovanni, Supervisor.
Vice Chair Dennis DeSanto.
Ashley DePiero, Supervisor.
And Kevin McDevitt, Chairman of the Board. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is appoint the Township Manager Secretary and approve the new agreement. I would like to entertain a motion to appoint Mr. Robert Hart as Township Manager and Secretary. Do I have a motion to approve that? So moved. All right, thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Supervisor Cabanas. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Appointment of operating officials for 2024. I'd like to make a motion to appoint Chief of Police Phil Blasky, Finance Director, Treasurer David Christ, Zoning Officer James Sullivan, Alternate Zoning Officer Brian Harper.
I'd like to entertain
I put it
the
in.
motion. I have a second.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Resolution number 2890, the appointment of Township Auditor. I would like to have Finance Director, Mr. Chris, to review this resolution, please.
Thank you, Supervisor Rivera. As you may recall, towards the end of last year, the board authorized the advertisement of the appointment of B. Bergville and Company for the township CPA firm for the fiscal year 2024. The advertisement was duly advertised for this 30-day period prior to the end of the year. Now in front of you is resolution number 2890, which formalizes that process and appoints B. Bergville and Company as the township CPA firm for fiscal year 2024. Be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Is there any questions for Mr. Chris? Okay, I'd like to entertain a motion for resolution number 2824.
I'll put that for a motion.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, 28.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2890, I'm sorry. Mr. Cabanas, is that okay? I've amended that.
That is, I'll amend that, yes.
Okay, Supervisor Cabanas, do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Okay, appointment of township consultants. I'd like to make a motion to appoint the following: Township Solicitor, Kilkenny Law; Special Legal Counsel, Woodruff Clark; Consulting Engineer, Gilmore and Associates, Inc.; Traffic Consultant, Remington Vernon Engineers; Labor Attorney, Obermeyer, Redmond, Maxwell and Hippel, LLP; Actuary, Conrad Siegel.
Okay, so we have a motion by Supervisor Cabanas. Are there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
East Norton Township Zoning Hearing Board set solicitor compensation rate. I'd like to make a motion to set the compensation Adam, am I saying that?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to set the compensation at $195 per hour for the zoning hearing board solicitor.
Okay, there's a motion made by Supervisor DeSanto for East Norton Township Zoning Hearing Board to set solicitor compensation. Is there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Appointment of Retirement Benefits Advisory Board. A motion will be in order, I'm going to take a motion, in order to appoint the following members to the Retirement Benefit Advisory Board. A member of the Board of Supervisors, Dennis DeSanto, who will serve as chair of the Retirement Benefits Board. The Township Manager, Mr. Robert Hart, who will serve as the Chief Administration and Officer of the pension funds. The Assistant Township Manager, Jeff Winterbottom, who will serve as Secretary to the Advisory Board. Finance Director, Mr. David Chris, who will represent the non-uniformed employees, and Matt Brennan, who will represent the uniformed employees.
Okay, Supervisor DePiero, you want to make that in the form of motion?
Yes.
Okay, the motion made by Supervisor DePiero. Are there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor Gavanis. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Appointment of open records officers. I'd like to put a motion in order to appoint the Chief of Police as the open records officer for all police records and the Township Manager as the open records officer for all other record requests.
Okay, Supervisor Gavanis, you making that in the form of motion?
Yes, I am.
Are there any questions on that motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, appointment of Earned Income Tax Committee delegation. I'd like to make a motion for to appoint the Financial Director, Dave Chris, as primary voting delegate, and Township Manager Robert Hart as first alternate delegation, and Assistant Township Manager Jeff Winterbottom as second alternate voting delegate. Are there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Motion to fix treasurer's bond. I'd like to make a motion to fix the treasurer's bond at $2 million.
Okay, thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. You made a motion to fix the treasurer's bond. Is there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Designation of depositories. A motion will be in order for the WSFS, PLGIT, and TD Bank to be eligible as the township depositories. I'll put that in form of motion.
Okay, thank you, Supervisor DePiero. Any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries.
Set regular and special meeting dates and holidays for 2024. We do have a list of them, but I don't know if you read.
I got it right
We
here.
have a list here.
Okay. So in the calendar year of 2024, the following holidays will be observed in East Norton Township. And that will be Monday, January 1st, which is yesterday. January 15th, Martin Luther King Day. Monday, February 19th, President's Day. Friday, March 29th, Good Friday. Monday, May 27th, Memorial Day. Wednesday, June 19th, is Juneteenth. Thursday, July 4th, Independence Day. Monday, September 2nd, Labor Day. Monday, October 14th, Columbus Day. Monday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Thursday, November 28th, Thanksgiving Day. Friday, November 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. And Wednesday, December 25th, Christmas Day. The regular monthly meetings of the Board of Supervisors will be held on Tuesday, February 27th, Tuesday, March 26th, Tuesday, April 30th, Tuesday, May 28th, Tuesday, June 25th, Tuesday, July 23rd, Tuesday, August 27th, Tuesday, September 24th, Tuesday, October 22nd, Tuesday, November 26th, and Tuesday, December 17th. Do we need the zoning hearing board and all that to be announced, Mr. Hart?
Sorry.
Zoning hearing board and all those meeting dates, do we need to announce them?
You know, they'll all be posted to our website.
It will be posted.
Then all those dates I listed, I'll put the form of motion.
Thank you, Supervisor Gavanis. Any questions on the dates? And as the township manager said, they will all be posted on the website. Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, certified delegates to the PSAC's annual conference. I'd like to make a motion to designate Supervisor.
You missed one.
Okay, sorry. Supervisor Joe Gavanis to serve as the voting delegate for East Orange Township.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2891, Township Fee Schedule Update and Affirmation. I'd like to have Township Manager Robert Hart review the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Before you tonight is just to affirm an updated fee schedule. We do it every year. We review our fees, make sure they're not too high, not too low. We want them right in the middle of our surrounding areas, and we want to be fair at all times. So that's what's before you tonight. The reminder tweaks, really a housekeeping item for you. So there's very little tweaks.
Is there any questions on the motion?
Did you mention the complaint fee?
So I have a motion from Supervisor DeSanto. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carried.
Appointment of members to the following board and commissions. A motion will be in order to make the following appointments. The Vacancy Board, Patricia Mark, for 1-year term expiring 12/31/2024. East Norton Plymouth Whippane Joint Sewer Off LRD. Kevin McDevitt for a 5-year term expiring 12/31/2028. Traffic Advisory Committee, Peter Casumo, John Freeman, James Satura, Anthony Tomino, Joseph Tortino, I'm so sorry. Keith Tornetta and George Scholes, 1-year term, each expiring 12/31/2024. The Historical Advisory Commission, Herman Marks and Nancy Sheets, 5-year term expiring 12/31/2028. Industrial Development Authority, John Freeman, 5-year term expiring 12/31/2028. Human Relations Commission, Gary Murphy and Patricia Mark for a 3-year term expiring 12/31/2026.
We're going to put that up.
I can put that in.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. Is there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carried.
Oh, sorry. Is it me? It's Joe.
Okay. Resolution number 2892, East Norriton Township Zoning Hearing Board. I will put a motion to reappoint for a 3-year term Anthony McCloy. The term will expire December 31st, 2026.
Okay, you making that form?
Making that form.
Thank you, Supervisor Gavanis. Are there any questions on the motion? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, resolution number 2893, affirming a building code board of appeal. 3 members, Alan Booz, Bill Pittman, Stanley Siegel. And that would be for a full term, correct, Mr. Mark?
1-year term that expires December 31st.
Okay, and then the alternate we don't have. Is that correct?
Correct, and we're working on, there's a couple vacancies that we're working on just in general. So.
Okay.
Is this something, I'm sorry.
No, go
sorry.
ahead.
Is this something that needs to be filled today?
It doesn't need to be filled today.
I'm gonna make is it a motion to table?
Well, let's get through this and then maybe you can make a motion.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion to table this.
You want to table it?
I do.
Okay. Supervisor DeSanto has a motion to table resolution number 2893. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes carried. That's okay. I'll do this. Citizens to be heard. Do I have any citizens to be heard? None being. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll put that in the form of a motion.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Supervisor DePiero. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion granted. We are adjourned.